Okay, so let's continue with part 2 from my Q&A around color analysis, aka as I like to say, color branding. I've already answered common questions that I've received around color analysis, and if you haven't watched that particular video of part 1, please go back and watch that before jumping into common myths around color analysis, color branding, and what does it mean for you if you want to get your colors done. So I'm going to try and break through these misconceptions and myths around color analysis. So I have my trusty list again, and I'm going to try and get through these as quick as possible because these myths have been existing for such a long time. I don't want to spend too long on these myths. If you have any questions, you can always email me and I would be happy to answer any questions that you may have if I have not answered them in part 1 and here in part 2. So let's get into it. You can only be one color season. I've already answered that question in part 1. You can wear any range of colors you choose best looks good on you. I am not the color police. However, as I said before, if you are working with me one-to-one as my exclusive private client and you have invested in getting a color consult with me, depending on the type of package that you choose, you will receive your dominant color palette, so that is your primary go-to color palette and season, and you will also receive your sister flow color season as well, and those give you additional complementary colors, so you will be a blend of both two color seasons that are in harmony with one another, and I answered that in part 2. Okay, so let's get on to the second myth. Your color analysis is fixed and doesn't change. I've already answered that question. Depending on age, depending on weather, climate, depending on whether you change your hair color, there are some colors that will look better on you than other colors. However, if you have been properly evaluated and you've been properly assessed and you are in the right color season and color palette as your primary color season, you shouldn't have any problems choosing the best colors because you already know the foundations of whether you are a cool or warm, or even if you are a neutral color season, there are beautiful color ranges that work beautifully on you as well. The third myth, everyone fits perfectly into a seasonal color category. If it was that easy, color analysis would not exist. No, there is not a one size fits all for color seasons and color palette. You may be a woman who presents as very warm in appearance, but your hair, your natural hair color and eye color presents as very cool, which means that a deeper evaluation and deeper assessment needs to be done on which color season looks best on you, or perhaps you may fall into the neutral colors of a particular color season or two color seasons, which creates a signature color palette that is specific to you. So saying that everyone fits perfectly into a seasonal color category is absolutely incorrect. The next myth is color analysis is outdated and irrelevant. Well, then why are you here watching this video? So color analysis is still very relevant. It is still very much needed in the year of 2024 and beyond, although it has evolved, although some of the approaches to color analysis has definitely changed and should change as time, progresses. Obviously, certain ways that it was presented in the 70s and 80s has definitely changed to where it is in 2024. I personally don't like referring to it as color analysis. I prefer referring to it as color branding. My approach may be completely different from another color consultant who does her assessments completely different from mine. Color analysis, as I like to say, color branding is very scientific based as well. We're not just looking at pretty colors and how they look on you. We're looking at your skin undertone. We're looking at cool versus warm colors. What colors are your power colors? What colors are your anchor colors? What colors look good on you for formal attire? What are your best career colors? There's so much that goes into it. So if you think that color analysis is irrelevant, then you don't need to be watching this video. Okay, the next myth is color analysis only involves skin tone. Now, we all know that that is absolutely incorrect. If you've been paying attention to my color branding imprint series, you know that I will assess your hair color, I will assess your eye color, I assess your skin color, and then I take all of that into consideration and look at you as a whole individual presenting with certain natural coloring, and then doing a in-depth analysis on where you fall within the color seasons. Moving on to the next myth, you need to follow your color season rigidly. No, you do not. Again, I am not the color police. If you are a deep winter woman of style and you want to hop over to the clear spring color palette, that is absolutely your choice. If you feel that you can get away with it, bless you, darling, if you can get away with those colors. However, you do have extended colors from your Flow sister color season that gives you additional colors to complement your dominant primary colors. So do you have to follow specific colors rigidly? Do you have to box yourself into one specific color season? Absolutely not. It is your color palette, your color season to do whatever you want and to experiment with. But what I do know is that when my private one-to-one color branding clients are working with me and they receive their beautiful reports, their beautiful assessments, and they receive a video like this from me, we sit down and I go through each color and I explain to you how you can wear each color, what to wear with each color, what the energy of each color evokes, because there is a psychological aspect to wearing certain colors as well. Moving along to the next myth. All women of color are automatically in the winter season. No. I want you guys to stick around for the second edition of my color branding imprint series, because that particular edition is going to be dedicated to women of color, specifically Black women, Indian brown women, Hispanic women, and other women who are not of the Caucasian ethnicity background. We are going to be getting into the range of colors that can work beautifully with women who are of Black, brown, Latina, and all of the beautiful mocha brown colors in between. The final myth: all dark-skinned women are winter color seasons, and I've already just answered that. Again, it just depends on your natural coloring's intensity, how you present. Are you more of a softer winter? Are you more of a warmer autumn? Are you more of a bronzy autumn? Do you present as a soft spring? Women of color, please do not fall into the myth that you are just one color season and that is winter. Although I am a deep winter woman of style and I am proud to be a deep winter woman of style, I have come across women of varying shades of browns, dark browns, mocha browns, to the most beautiful ebony coloring. And let me tell you, you can get away with varying colors from varying color seasons. Just depends on the intensity of your undertone. Cool versus warm, how intense is it, and what is the best color season for you, not for someone else. Again, if you have any questions, you can leave them below in the comment section. That's the best place to leave them, because I'm always checking in on the channel to just see what is new and if you guys have any other questions for me. But I hope that I've done these common myths and color questions justice. I will see you in the next video. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Bye for now.